Hey everyone, it's Ben Hardy here, and in today's going to be reviewing the Outlander plug-in hybrid. Before we get into this video, I want to give a huge shout out and thank you to the Southtown Mitsubishi for giving me some time with this Outlander. I'm going to include a link to their website in the description down below so you can check out what they have currently. And then on a side note, if you want to save time and money the next time you purchase a car, link to my car buying guide in the description down below. Let's get into it. Powering this is a 2.4 liter 4-cylinder paired to a 20 kilowatt hour battery pack and a hybrid system. Total system output is a whopping 248 horsepower and then 332 pound-feet of torque, with the MPGe rating being 64. The MPG rating without any sort of hybrid assist is 26 miles per gallon, and then this can go 38 miles on a single charge. Now, before we move forward with this review, I do want to mention, if you want to see more videos just like this, then I recommend you subscribe because I post content every single day. So starting with the hood, you guys can see the Outlander logo front and center, and this red paint I think pops pretty well. And then we do have a split light design, which I think works really well with the Outlander's overall style. We do have quite a bit of chrome trim, including on the Mitsubishi logo. You can see the silver trim here at the bottom. And putting it all together, I think the new Outlander looks really sharp. Now around the side here, our tire wheel setup is 255, 45, 20 in the front and over in the rear. And you guys can see here with the wheels, you got the silver mixed with the blacked out elements. And then notice the fender flares, you can see that bodywork continues along the side. We also have the plug-in hybrid EV badge here on the side as well. And then taking a few steps back, here is our full side view with the Outlander. And then taking a look at the key fob, you guys can see the Mitsubishi logo there at the top, lock and unlock function opening for the hatch as well, and pop her open. And popping into the back, you guys can see we've got a cargo cover built in from the factory, and you're probably noticing we have cup holders back here because the Outlander does come with a third row. I would definitely reserve it for kids. It's a little bit more on the cramped side of things. We do have these nice latches to throw down the seats. But yeah, with the third row folded down, you've got tons of cargo space in the back. And then when you're all done, just press this button, and that will lower the hatch right back down. Pretty cool looking taillight design here, and then you can see the PHEV badge and then all the rest of the badges, as well as the parking sensors at the bottom. And wrapping things up, let me know what you guys think about the looks here with the Outlander. Now popping inside, we've got soft touch here on the door panel, and you guys can see the stitching, and then we've got the carbon fiber print as well. Notice the window is automatic, and then I like how this trim's all blacked out. And then taking a look at the seats, you can see a soft touch with the stitching, and then notice the inserts here in the center. I think that gives it a really cool look. And then legroom here in the back with the second row is really good. We got a little storage pocket, we got some vents and some more storage down below that. And then headroom back here, it's good. Now taking a look at the front door panel again, you guys can see soft touch here with the stitching that goes throughout. And then we've got all of our window controls, which all of them are automatic, which is nice. The mirrors do power fold in, and then they do have blind spot monitoring as well. And then again with the stitching, and you can see with the inserts there in the center of the seat, power adjustments here on the side, and then we got like our gas cap release here, you can see for the charging door to unlock that. And then you got more soft touch here on the dash, and then the top of the dash is also soft touch. Now taking a look at the steering wheel, you guys can see perforated on either side, so you can get slightly better grip and smooth at the bottom and at the top. And I like that trim, it kind of goes through. Got paddle shifters here on the back, and then notice we've got stuff like our adaptive cruise control. We've got our volume controls to the center stack as well, and then your regular stocks on the back. And then taking a look at the gauge cluster, you can see full digital gauge cluster here, and we can scroll through to see different bits of info on the Outlander and systems within the Outlander itself. And then we do have some drive modes. So you got your eco, we have our power mode, normal, and then you guys can see we've got a tarmac mode, gravel, and then a snow mud mode. So I think it's cool, all the different drive modes that they've given this. It makes it fun. And then this does also come with a 360 camera system, which resolution with it's actually really good. And then aside from that, as for the rest of the infotainment system, I like the fact that we've got a bunch of physical buttons. Response time with the screen's actually really good. We do have a plastic covering that does kind of get in the way right now. Obviously, if you get one of these, then you take that off. But yeah, overall, I mean, it's easy to use. You guys can see more soft touch trim across the dash. You can see down below as well how it's all connected with the vents. And then popping the glove box, yeah, good storage there. And then we've got our climate controls here, as you can see. We do have heated seats up front, and then some USBs down below. And then notice we got our EV mode, and that's for like your one pedal drive to activate that or turn it off. Shifter here for the 1-speed transmission. And And then you guys can see here with the drive mode selecting the hill descent control, parking brake, auto hold, and I got some cup holders behind. Good storage space to the center console. Nice padding on the top. And then this does come with a panoramic sunroof. And here's a quick look at the window sticker for this Outlander plug-in hybrid. After all options, total MSRP, $47,920. This one's an SE, by the way. And let's see how it drives. Well, let's talk about visibility before we set off. Here's visibility over the hood, both the mirrors, do a blind spot monitoring, throughout the rest of the rear, and Outlander hybrid away. So I want to make sure I got the one pedal drive on, because that's part of the plug-in hybrid experience, is having that one pedal drive feature working. So yeah, I had a chance to live with one of these for the week, and I will say the thing I was really impressed with is the EV range is a lot better than you might expect. I was able to get like, gosh, I think it was over 40, like, I know it says 38 miles, but it was like almost 50 miles on a charge because of where I drove from. Like, it was impressive. I was definitely impressed with the range. Yeah, it's definitely aggressive one pedal drive, like an actual electric vehicle, which is cool. Again, you can drive it, you can actually drive it like an EV, but it still, you know, has an engine, so you can fill up at a gas station. Yeah, I remember this. I really like this, and this one's got quite a bit of charge, so we, outside of the acceleration, we're probably not going to be using the engine, like, at all. Yeah, that one pedal drive is aggressive. Like, no brakes at all. This is all just modulation with the accelerator pedal. That's crazy how it just stops, like, on a dime. It's pretty cool, though. It's smooth. It's something that I really like about it. It's very smooth. It's all quiet too. Yeah, I love how this drives. Again, I love how this drives with the, I mean, obviously, you know, electric side of things are smooth and everything, but like it's got more than enough power to move the vehicle only on electric power. So yeah, I think they've done a good job with the overall setup there. Seat comfort's good too. It's another thing to kind of mention. I think that's a positive. And yeah, I don't really have anything negative to say about the driving experience. It drives well. It does drive well, and I think the interior is nice too. Like, lots of soft touch and good fit and finish too. So I think they've done a good job overall. Yeah, see, again, I'm just, that's all modulation with the accelerator pedal. No brake at all until the end. There's a little bit of brake. It's kind of, these systems, though, they won't, like, I mean, in some cases, it depends on how much distance you have. They'll eventually fully stop, but it's sometimes just not quick enough for the full stop. So we're gonna pop it into the power mode. And we'll get kind of like a real acceleration in the power mode. Cool. we got pretty lucky. Not a green light, but pretty much a green light. I mean, that's just decently quick. Decently quick. I'm impressed. So, to sum things up here with the Outlander plug-in hybrid, I think it drives really well. I think it has a lot of utility being a plug-in hybrid. Again, I lived with one of these for the week, and I liked it quite a bit. The only thing I can say is pretty big battery pack, so it does add a bit of weight. So that is something to kind of understand. It's like 800 pounds heavier than a regular Outlander, but it's still quicker than a regular Outlander. So yeah, overall, I think it drives well. I think it's got a nice interior. I think it looks pretty good. And so let me know what you guys think about the Outlander plug-in hybrid But yeah, I mean, if you're looking for a 3-row plug-in hybrid, there's not a whole lot of options, but this is one of them.